Awesome. Well, Chelsea, thank you so much. We are super excited to have you join us for a ducking episode.
Of course.
Very excited because you're a little bit different. You actually have a storefront that we can look into, and we'll have you show us around a little bit. But if you wouldn't mind, let's get a brief tour. We'll get some shots of the place, and we'll talk some history while we're doing that.
So we have about 4,000 square feet here, and I have about 77 vendors. Wow. It may not look like we have that many, but I have some local artists and makers, and all they need is a small shelf. Or if somebody that is just starting out maybe and has never had a booth before, I start them with just like a shelf or two, and then they get used to the business, see how it goes. Sometimes they end up upgrading to a full booth eventually. So this is our front window area, and we change it out with a different theme every single month. This month is like white ski lodge, kind of.
It's very wintry.
Yeah, yes. I think it's beautiful. I have a couple of vendors that are really creative, and they are the ones that do it, not me. But they are really good at it, and I think this came out really beautiful. Yeah. Next month is like dark romance.
Oh, nice.
So I'm really interested to see what they do. Every time I try not to look until they're done because I just want to be surprised by the final product because it's always breathtaking.
Then get a shot of the merch.
Yeah, we do have, I love merch, so we have a lot of merch. Bags and t-shirts and coffee cups and keychains. So many stickers.
Yes. So tell us about this amazing section.
So this is my booth. I've got a little bit of everything, but I do really like Western and Southwestern stuff. So you'll see a little bit more of that in my booth. But it's fun to just go source and find the things that you like, because if you like them, probably somebody else is going to like them. And that's how a lot of my vendors source here. They buy things they like, so they have their own aesthetic. And that's how all the booths end up looking a little bit different because we all have our own aesthetics.
Alrighty, so we're going to check out the other side of the store. But Chelsea, I know you from the chamber, from business, quote unquote, but tell us how you ended up being the owner of East Dallas Vintage and what got you here.
So probably around 2015, maybe 10 years ago, a little over 10 years ago, I ended up opening an antique booth. My dad and I really love to go look at old stuff at places, and so I ended up opening a booth, and that was my first kind of getting into doing it professionally instead of just for fun.
Right.
So I opened that, and then opened a second one, and then started doing flea markets. And then after the pandemic, opening this business as a pop-up just kind of fell in my lap. And we opened for a couple of months at another location, a smaller location at Gaston and Carroll. And it was amazing. We were open for 2 months, and it was great. So we decided to shut down for a month and open permanently. Nice. And then we knew pretty quickly that we were going to outgrow that space. So we ended up here exactly a year later.
That's awesome.
And we've been here since the fall of 2022.
That's awesome.
So did a lot of these ducks come from people leaving them on your Jeep?
It's about half and half.
Oh, wow.
A lot of them are from friends and family that know I'm an adult child, so they'll bring them to me.
And they'll just surprise you with them? That's fun.
But we've gotten a lot out traveling and stuff as well. And some, like, I buy a lot of ducks and then pass a lot of ducks out. So if I see one I really like, I will keep it.
Yeah, for sure.
And usually when you're doing that, you get multiple. So
do you have a favorite up here?
Probably my marine duck.
Yeah.
Got his dress blues on. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
That or the Bigfoot. We got that guy.
Oh, the Bigfoot one is funny.
He's a 3D printed one, but we got him at a Bigfoot festival in Washington State. So that one is...
I love his little smile.
Yeah. But he slides around a lot. But
cool.
Alrighty.
Incidentally, after you guys asked me to do this, I got a package. I order from small businesses on Fair. It's wholesale.
Uh-huh.
And so I sell like stickers and cards and stuff in the shop.
Yeah.
And one of the businesses, like they always send little gifts, and one of the businesses sent me these.
Those
And
are
I was
amazing.
like, oh, well, I can take it when I go ducking with them.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Will they fit up here? I mean, they're really little.
You could shove them in there. They can hold the people down. That's awesome.
They're so little. They're there. You can barely see them. Incidentally,
Chelsea, curious about, so we met through the East Dallas Chamber.
Yeah.
We're both on the Live Local committee, which is the coolest
the
committee,
best committee.
the
Yeah,
most fun.
absolutely.
How'd you get involved with the chamber initially when you first got started?
So I was curious about it. Didn't really know anyone that was involved with it, but I was curious about it. My business was still relatively new. You know, I'd been in business for a couple years, and I just needed more people to know about us. And so I went to a luncheon, and I was really afraid that it was going to be very like white collar, you know, just all banking people and finance and
Yeah.
you know, and then it wasn't that at all because it's East Dallas.
Yeah.
And I loved it. And I did know some people. I just didn't know that they were involved in the chamber. So I knew a few people, and then I wanted to get more involved, and so I at the beginning I went to everything so I could get as much information as possible. I found out about the Live Local committee and knew that that would be the best use of my skills because I have a lot of event experience. And so I went, and then I loved that committee, obviously, because it's the best, uh, and got more involved there. And now I chair the biggest event that we do, the tree lighting. And I, as of January, am also on the board of directors now for the chamber.
Look at you.
I know.
And resident DJ, you're resident MC at multiple events.
Oh gosh, yes, I did get roped into emceeing the business awards and the tree lighting. Yep. But you know what? It was fun. Both of those were really fun.
Yeah, you and Stacy, and then you and
yeah, it did make a big difference to have good rapport with the person you're doing it with. You know, and both of them are just awesome people, so they made it easy.
Yeah, those were fun events, and you guys certainly added to that.
Thank you.
So the many skills of Chelsea, I had no idea. Single wide, previously Winedale, as discussed, was Old Stomping Grounds, featuring DJ Cha Cha.
That's me. Yeah.
Tell us about this.
So my husband is an all vinyl DJ, and he taught me how to DJ vinyl. I used to DJ CDs back in the day, kind
What's a
of.
CD? Yeah.
I mean, yeah, who even uses CDs anymore? But he taught me how to DJ with vinyl, which is harder but cooler.
Absolutely.
I don't DJ very often. He DJs every month at Single Wide. Nice. So I'm going to be his guest DJ in February, on February 13th.
Nice.
I had to take that weekend off because I'm not used to staying out that late.
2 hours into Valentine's.
I mean, yeah.
That's awesome.
So
very cool.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. Awesome. It'll be fun. We play a lot of like music that will make you want to move a little bit.
Nice.
Not like dance music, but like good beats.
We'll have to come check you guys out.
You should.
Yes, that'd be awesome. Awesome, very cool. So, okay, well, Chelsea, thank you so much for joining us today. We've had a lot of fun. Before we wrap up, tell us how people can find you. Do you have any events coming up? What would you like to help us spread the word on that we want to get out to the interwebs?
First of all, thank you for having me. It was a blast. I wish we could do it for like 2 more hours. You can find us, we post mostly on Instagram. It's East Dallas Vintage Shop. We do have a couple of events coming up. I do some in-store pop-ups a couple times a month. We have one on Valentine's Day that's maple and bluebonnet. She makes sourdough bread, and it's incredible. And then the following Saturday on the 21st, we have Scratch That, and she is our cupcake lady.
Nice.
So yeah, we usually have something going on. We do sip and shops every quarter, and we have markets twice a year. So we have a lot of events throughout the year.
That's all on Instagram?
Yeah, we advertise everyone on Instagram. Yeah.
Okay. Is it just at East Dallas Vintage?
East Dallas Vintage Shop.
There you go. Well, thank you so much. This has been great. we'll definitely have to do it again and have a part 2.
For sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Almost forgot, but I have a special duck for Chelsea. Glue the hat on, but I think it moved, but it's kind of on there.
It's Western.
I know. I was like, isn't it perfect for
so
Chelsea?
Cute. Oh my gosh, thank you.
Thank you again for joining us
of
today.
Of course, it was so fun.
Glue the hat.